But like I was saying about Zach Wilson, the Denver Broncos declined his fifth-year option because he simply is not good at football. He's not talented, gifted. Like, he has a strong arm, but when do we really see that arm progress? I don't know. I mean, he had a couple good plays from here and there, but like, don't get me wrong, he improved from his rookie season. Oh, I think he was from his rookie season. Then he got better from his sophomore season, but better than sucks. It still sucks. So yeah, I feel like that's why Zach Wilson has not worked out with the Jets, and I don't think he's going to work out with the Broncos. Like you saw, I made a YouTube short a couple weeks ago. Um, Basically, it was like a skit where it was like how Bronco players reacted to the news that Zach Wilson was a Bronco, and they're not pleased. Let's just say that. Now the third, or the Dallas Cowboys declined Trey Lance's fifth-year option. Now that I think is a bunch of things. I just think Trey Lance got incredibly unlucky. I think Trey Lance has all the talent in the world. But when he got drafted by the 49ers, they already had Jimmy Garoppolo, and they were planning on starting him. However, when they actually wanted to start Trey, he got hurt his second career game and was out for the season. Like, done. And then Brock Purdy came in and just lit the world on fire. Then he had an unfortunate preseason game, then that led him being traded to the Cowboys, and here we are now. So Trey Lance not getting extended. Hey Blaze, let's see. What was it say? Tomball Bobcats is also undefeated. They are 5-0. I heard something. All right, bet. Hopefully I can pull it out. But like I was saying about Trey Lance, I think he just got incredibly unlucky. That's just me though. I think he was incredibly unlucky. I think he has talent, but he wasn't able to show it to 49ers. So I feel like that's why the Cowboys didn't pick him up. And plus, they already have Cooper Rush as a serviceable backup, and plus Dak is not going anywhere, even though he does suck in the playoffs. Next up, the next fifth-year option that got declined, and I'm going by the draft order, was the 11th pick back in 2021 when the Chicago Bears traded up for Justin Fields, but obviously he's not in Chicago no more. And then the Pittsburgh Steelers traded him. The Chicago Bears traded him to the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the Pittsburgh Steelers declined his fifth-year option. Look, I don't see this as a surprise. Some people are like, "Oh, you're stupid." Man, no. The Steelers are talking about him returning kicks. Are you serious? Returning kicks? You know why? Because Fields sucks. The link is in the description, Blaze. It's in the description. But just a warning, you have to use a mobile device. Alright. So if you're on your computer, you have to switch to your phone or iPad or whatever. So yeah. It's in the description. But like I'm talking about with Justin Fields, he just sucks. He just sucks. So now the next one that got rejected was the 15th pick when the New England Patriots selected Mac Jones. And then he obviously got traded to the Jaguars this past offseason. And Mac Jones, look, he had a good rookie year, don't get me wrong, but then it just went downhill for him. Straight downhill. I don't see this as a surprise. They already have Trevor Lawrence and CJ Beathard. Why not just say his name? He ain't good either. But Mac Jones, I just don't think he is talented. I think he has a big body build, but other than that, he just looks so childish. Now, the 16th pick back in 2021, the Arizona Cardinals select linebacker Zayvon Collins, and they obviously rejected his fifth-year option. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot he was even in the NFL for a second. He got outdid by, I believe, a 7-pound linebacker. So no. They took the 17th pick when the Raiders took Alex Leatherwood. He is currently a free agent, so his fifth-year option is automatically declined. Is anybody else surprised? The Raiders cut him, then I believe the Bears signed him, and then they cut him. Alex Leatherwood, I think his fifth-year option got automatically declined. That should tell you something right there. Then with the 19th pick, the Commanders took Jamin Davis. They rejected it. I think this is a prove-it year. I think Jamin Davis has so much potential, but I think the Commanders are going to wait on him because he's been inconsistent most of his career. And then the Chiefs with the New York Giants traded down with the Bears, and with the 20th pick, they took Kadarius Toney, wide receiver. I believe he went to Georgia, but yeah, Kadarius Toney. The Giants traded down for him. Then they traded him to the Chiefs, where he had a good run for that Super Bowl win. But last season, he just dropped all the passes. So it was no surprise that the Chiefs declined his fifth-year option. If this was 2 years ago, that fifth-year option is getting automatically accepted. But the Chiefs, yeah, they're out of luck with Toney. So yeah, they declined his fifth-year option. And watch him still ride the bench on the Super Bowl. Next up, the 22nd pick, the Tennessee Titans took Caleb Farley, and they just they declined his fifth-year option. I don't see this as a surprise. He can't stay on the field. He keeps getting hurt and stuff, and he's just not good. I mean, there's nothing really to say about Farley. Like, he's good one game and terrible the next. Like, he's atrocious sometimes. So, yeah. And here's a shocker. With the 24th pick in the 2021 draft, the Steelers took Najee Harris. This is a shocker. Najee Harris, 3 straight 1,000-yard seasons with the Steelers. I know he looks funny when he wobbles, but Najee Harris has been good. Like, he's the only reason that people paid attention to the Steelers when Big Ben was in his last year. And even with Kenny Pickett, he was literally the only reason. So, for the Steelers, Najee Harris, I would have picked up his fifth-year option. But they declined. I can't even tell you why it didn't work out because he did work out. I don't know. And then with the 27th pick, the Ravens took Rashad Bateman, and he didn't. His fifth-year option was declined. That's because they signed a contract extension, so technically it did work out. He just didn't get a fifth-year option because they already gave him his extension, which I feel was dumb. You can't click it. Well, what device are you using it from? If you're clicking it on a computer, it won't work. But if you're clicking on like a phone, then you can come join. For some reason, with this link, you can't join it you can only join it on a mobile device. So a computer, that ain't gonna work. All right. Now the 28th pick, Saints took Peyton Turner, and it's no shock that his fifth-year option was declined. But he just ain't able to stay on the field. You're on your phone. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I'll probably test it out when I'm done this stream. I'll probably test it out because it worked last time. I remember it worked last time. I don't know what happened. Don't worry, I'll check it out and it should be good by next stream. Okay, just letting you know. So Like I was talking about Peyton Turner with the Saints. Not able to stay on the field. However, when he does play, he does be making plays. But like I said, he had a fourth round grade when he got drafted. And as a 28th pick, there's no shocker why his fifth year option didn't work out. With the 29th pick, the Green Bay Packers took Eric Stokes, and they declined his fifth year option. I mean, he was a good player in college, but drafting him, I feel like it was their Kevin King replacement. Speaking of him, is he still even in the league? But Eric Stokes, he's decently bad. I don't really hear his name making plays, so there's no shocker that it's fifth year option. That's fine. And then with the 32nd pick, Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Joe Tryon-Shoyinka. And they declined his fifth year option. I'm honestly surprised. I thought Joe Tryon-Shoyinka was doing good with the Buccaneers. Like I said, they are the Buccaneers, so it makes sense that they're doing bad. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the stream, y'all. All right, that's gonna do it for the stream. Sorry, Blaze. I'm probably gonna test it out after this, and yeah, so it should be good. All right, well, I'm gonna leave you all with who that.